Hello and welcome to Technology Simplicity YouTube channel, Go Digital Live series. And welcome back. My name is Chong. Today's topic is very interesting because we're talking about URL shortener, pros and cons. For those who haven't actually tried it before, what is URL shortener? I'm going to share with you shortly. And of course, before we started this live, during the countdown just now, we have a poll. 80% of you say you know or use URL shortener, and 20% of you actually don't know or never use URL shortener. So within 30 minutes, I'm going to share with you the pros and cons as well as guide you through how you choose the best one. Let's go. First of all, when you see this screen, you know what is happening because I want to thank you everyone out there for really supporting me to go through the whole journey with me since the very beginning when this channel being started. So 3 2 1, let me review. Ta-da! Yes, finally digital technology simplicity YouTube channel has reached 2,800 watching hours, guys. This is a lot for me, okay, especially as I mentioned many times, all the videos that I created is like within 10 minutes or around 10 minutes, and then it's a short one and it's about tutorial. It's not entertainment. It's not something you would go into rewatch because most of the time you just come here for solution. And to reach this number is really a big milestone for me, and thank you so much everyone, and allow me to thank you one by one. Okay, not one by one, I'm just summarize, I just do some screenshot for two comments that sent out. Damien Joes, yeah, you say thank you from France, which is 2 months ago. And then productions, you are saying you are very helpful and talking nicely, thank you so much. And Jack, you say thanks a lot, it works. And then Warwick, you are saying you are a G. Okay, I presume G is stand for God. Thanks, dude. Super direct and simple. Why Hong, thanks a lot, Australian. This is really to help for my business. Say thank you. You help tons with editing my videos. Jagole China even say terima kasih, which is in English is called thank you. Then 4G Farm, you say it helped me a lot to get what apps I need to install my PC. Thank you very much. Thank you for your very informative video. Ray says solid video, Jay, great info. Carrie Pan say Jay, thank you for your sharing. Appreciate it. And lastly, Olas, you say, oh my god, dude, thank you very much. I see you a little bit nervous while recording the video. Yes. What I want to say is that keep going. You are doing a really useful job. So I want to wish you all the best and good luck. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. And of course, there are many other comments. Okay, some of them, most of it actually asking question, and I promise I will do my best to revert back to you all the answers that I can find so far. So it might be not on the spot, it might not be immediate, it will take some time. So because sometimes the question is quite tricky. For example, recently the most question being asked in the video is CapCut on Windows, and some of you facing some problem regarding the CapCut in BlueStack, the emulator in Windows. So I actually spent some time to find the answer and I reposted. So some of you actually say it works already. So really great that it's helped so far. Okay, thank you so much once again. Okay, this is not the ending speech. I just want to say thank you so much for being with me since the very first day of the channel beginning. Okay, so let's get to today's topic. Okay, URL or link shortener, pros and cons. Okay, before I started, I wanted to apologize because this topic supposed to be held live 2 weeks ago. I think about 3 weeks ago. I was have some personal health issue. Okay, I tested COVID positive for the past 2 weeks. That's why we've been postponed it. And thankfully I'm actually getting better now. That's why you can see me here. Okay, let's get to today's topic. Okay, discriminator again. Her whole sharing on the presentation I'm going to share with you is for education purpose, and yeah, all the statements, opinions are really from my personal opinion. Okay, Thank you so much. Let's go. What is URL shortening? Yes, this is the boring one, I know, because especially you guys look at this definition, right? Very simple. You just imagine you have a long URL. For example, you Google search something, you want to share out. You just right click the image that you found and then you copy the link and you share it out through WhatsApp. You realize the link is very, very long, right? So what does the URL shortening is? You replace, you actually redirect the long one from a short one. So that is URL shortening. Very simple, okay? You just shorten it and direct to the required page. Simple, okay? So why you use URL shortener? Yeah, I put it up this dog face because I like, okay, you're like asking why human need to eat, right? It's something like, I understand that all of us need, but when you ask me why, I don't know how to answer. It's not because I don't have the answer. It's like I got tons of the reasons. I don't know which one to pick up and share with you. However, today we're talking about the pros and cons. I'm going to focus on the critical one, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, what are the pros? Of course, number one, if you look at this one, remember just now I mentioned when you try to Google search something and then it will become like this. Yeah, I'm just trying to Google search Wikipedia URL shortener and I look for image. So this is the long URL I get. Very long, right? I understand. So this is why we try to get shortened URL. So of course, when you shorten it, one of the best thing is you can create dynamic destination link. Okay, the best example I can give you so far is, I'm not sure whether you realize if you actually coming from you visit this live is actually from the very link I share out in my very personal network or through technology simplicity social networks. Let's say 68.my/GoDigital-live. This is one of the best example because every single week, I mean every single time I go live, the YouTube link is different. But why you can always click the same link? Because I update the destination link on behind. Yeah, every time I'm actually created a new live, the new YouTube live link, I'm going to update it. So that's why I just share out one link for all of you. 8688.my/GoDigital-live, and you always link to the correct designated link, which is this YouTube video. Okay. So of course, how to do it? Just share with you an example on the right hand side that you see on top of me. Okay, this is the destination. This is not destination. This is a shortened URL, which is sxttx.my/GoDigital-live. And the left here is the place that actually I updated the URL. I can always update the link. Okay, of course, I can even do, geo-targeting. For example, Malaysia goes to this link. Then from Singapore comes to this link, from Taiwan, this link, from China, from US, from UK. As well as I even can create device targeting. For example, from visiting from desktop, you shall view this. Then if you're coming from mobile, you should use this. But thanks to YouTube, it's already responsive enough, so I didn't do anything here. Okay, and yeah, basically you can update the link into a dynamic one. I'm just sharing additional feature here. So number two, okay, the best thing about URL shortener so far is most of the URL shortener service out there in the market, they also provide the analytics. Means you can track your links. You know how it performs, how many clicks and how many unique clicks. Yeah, just to share with you what is clicks and unique clicks is. Clicks means someone can click the link, 10 times, 100 times, 1000 times. But the same person can click the links multiple times. The unique click considered one. So unique is actually stand for per device or actually per user and both conditions. Give you one example. This is one of the link, okay, that be shortened, and then if you look at the analytics, there are quite a lot of clicks here. Not sure you can see this guy or not. Okay, 8,000 plus, but the unique one is actually 6,000 plus. So which means there are 6,272 persons or devices that actually click the links, and maybe some of them actually click multiple times. Sometimes when people actually click already, view already, then they take action on the other time. So that's why they actually click multiple times. So this is analytics, one of the example. Okay, and of course it's not just tracking in terms of how many clicks. You can also, you know, look for where are the countries come from, what are the platforms they use, what are the browsers they use, and most importantly is what are the languages and referrers. Okay, when it comes to referrers, they're actually talking about like how does they actually receive the link, you know, whether they click directly or they actually click from somewhere you share. Okay, it can be tracked. Yeah, that's the best thing about, you know, most of the URL shortener out there. So number 3, let me share you the pros so far. Okay, if I'm too fast or you have any questions, feel free to leave in the comment box, and again I promise I will do my best to answer whenever I can. Okay, number 3 is the good thing about shortener URL is when you create a QR code, the density is actually lower. Okay, look at these 2 QR codes. Do you realize one is actually quite, the density is quite low, another one the density is very high. Okay, when we say high density, means the lines, the black things here is actually more, you know, more lines there. So just to share with you guys also, if the QR code have very high density, which means the scanning process might be a little bit longer. Okay, just a little bit longer. Okay, I understand with our very powerful device on hand so far, we don't need to worry, but low density definitely is done a greater job, okay, in most of the scenario. For example, in lighting issue, sometimes if you print the QR code and you put on the laminations with a reflections, so the high density one might not working anymore. So this is why shortened URL have the advantage, because the longer of your URL is, the more information need to be stored in the QR code. So it will be shortened. I remember just now when I say dynamic, which means after you create a QR code, you don't need to worry about the destination link being changed, or you need to change somehow. One of the best example is if you want to use the QR code in your menu, which you are doing F&B, for example. You print out a QR code which you direct them to e-menu, and the e-menu could be changed. You know, right? Okay, your chef, your restaurants might change menu a little bit and so on. So you don't need to change the URL. I mean, you don't need to change the whole QR code. You just update the link, and same URL will bring you to the same, I mean, to the destination link that you want. Okay, so these are the 3 pros that I feel most important so far. Okay, and of course the use case so far in URL shortener, including you can shorten the link, you can beautify the link. Yes, you can make the link much more, you know, readable, human readable. Then you can track the clicks. Then you can disguise the link. For example, you want to bring someone, redirect them to a certain page that you do want them to know at the first place. Okay, I don't want to talk about illegal abusing so far. I just talk about sometimes you just want to give them a surprise. You don't want to know the destination is what. Then you can discuss the link. Disguise, yeah, it's like you hide the original link and so on. Okay, then of course you can share it out the URL in platform like SMS or Twitter, which the character is counted by alphabets, right? Then of course QR code, just now I already mentioned, it will improve the scanning reliability, and lastly, which I found it very fantastic for me so far, is dynamic destination link. Means one link I can always bring you to different destination from time to time. Seasonal, for example, my YouTube live, okay, because all YouTube live video is different link. Okay, so you've been heard like URL shortener is so nice and so good, right? So what is the bad thing? Why is there any problem using URL shortener? Actually, yes, there is. There's no such thing called 100% perfect, right? Okay, whenever you have good, there's a bad things. OOE is like that. Okay, but doesn't matter. Let me show you the bad thing and how you can avoid it also. Okay, number 1, some of the sites out there, they block or ban some of the short URL shortener. One of the most interesting incidents that happened was I'm sure some of you or most of you been heard about the bio link company provider called Linktree. You know, there's once upon a time Linktree being so widely used among Instagrammer, and all of a sudden Instagram was blocked and banned Linktree URL. They basically blocked the domain. So whoever actually used Linktree that time, Instagram is actually just, you know, make the link cannot be clicked, and there's an error out there. So there's a risk, okay? Because when you use URL shortener, most of the time, especially you using the free one, okay, like bit.ly or ss88.my, you are actually leveraging on the domain name reputation itself. Means you are actually referred to bit.ly, whether the parent domain is healthy and acceptable by most of the platform. So far, bit.ly and xx88.my is widely used, and no major website is blocking them yet. However, there are some services, there are some minor URL shortener service that didn't take care of their domain reputation, and yeah, if you use that, you might get blocked. So that's something you need to avoid. Okay. However, if you worry about that and URL shortener give you this problem, one of the best way is look for custom or branded domain feature from the URL shortener provider. Okay, most of the URL shortener provider, once you upgrade to a higher plan, you can actually use your own domain name to do the shortening service. For example, I can use I'm jchong.com in ss88.my to shorten whatever links that I want to use. So that is one way to avoid blocking and banning. Number two, the bad thing is abusing. Yeah. I'm not sure you try to search something, to download something interesting before in the internet platform. Say you want to download some game hack. There are some game cheats, for you to try that out. Okay. And I'm not sure you tried that before or not. When you click the link, it will actually redirect, don't know how many times. Click the first link goes to second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh. Oh my god, there's so much links, right? And some of them even redirect you to a certain link that have advertisement. Oh, come on. You have to wait for 30 seconds, and the end only you can download something, or you finally reach the real link. So that is called abusing. So to avoid that, actually, I got not much recommendation here. All I have to say is you yourself don't abuse it. Okay, because URL shortener can let you change the URL text, the words, the alias behind it. So you can change to something. For example, I can shorten the link to go to the style or news, then I put ss88.my / jchong being kidnapped, for example. So some people might actually read it the wrong way. Okay, so that is one of the abusing. But for me, most importantly is you don't abuse at the first place. Number two, whenever you found this kind of link, you can actually go back to the first link that you found and report it to the URL shortening provider. And usually they will take just within minutes or hours to straight away ban the link right away. So yeah, start for yourself, not to abuse it. And number two, whenever you found such link, report it to the URL shortener service. Remember that. Okay, number three, let me show you the cons. Advertising. Remember just now I mentioned some of the people that actually hide a lot of links within a link, and they feel like, okay, I want to give you something free in terms of download, or I redirect you to something, I want you to watch an advertisement. So one of the bad thing about it is a lot of people might actually straight away report your link once they see advertisement. Okay, so advertising definitely is something not recommended in URL shortening service. So think about that. Okay, so far I've been sharing with you about URL shortening service. However, the cons is actually really about yourself and how you're going to use it. Okay, if you are using it in a legal way, in a proper way, I don't think it's a big issue. Okay, so I talk about URL shortening service. Let me share with you a little bit about what is BioLink. BioLink exists actually a few years ago. It basically is like one link for social media bio, especially platform like Instagram that doesn't allow you to have more than one URL in your bio description site. So this is why the idea of BioLink came out, whereby you put up one link there, then it will redirect you to other social media platform or other contents necessary, or even payments nowadays. Okay, so basically it's a one simple web page to show a list of other links. That's called BioLink. Let me give you one example. The left hand side, the blue color one, is actually my very own BioLink. Yeah, you just type xx88.my/imjchong, then you can reach this place already. Then from here you can, you know, have my video, you can redirect to my official web page, website, my book, second book and first book, Wikipedia page, my business consultation link, where you can actually make appointment, or you can actually get a free USD 100 ringgit, USD $100 appointment voucher code, and then you can actually view my ventures brands, and lastly you can view my portfolio. Yeah, this is basically is a bio link, whereby it's a list of links that being shown. Okay, of course, if you are singer or entertainment or influencer, you can show more content like video, you know, your Spotify songs, and then you can redirect to your not just personal website, you can redirect them to anywhere. Okay, as well as you can embed a payment button if you are trying to sell something directly. Okay, so that is one good thing about BioLink, and there are quite a number of existing solutions so far in the market, you know, from bit.ly, from rebranded, from short URL to tiny URL, as well as if you are using social media management tools like Hotsuite, they have their own URL shortening service within the apps. It's called out.ly. Okay, you can't use it externally, you can only use it when you use the platform to manage your social media. However, the top one up to out.ly is all URL shortening service. Okay, except the out.ly is special because Hotsuite itself is a social media management service. Then the last two that I'm going to share with you is Linktr and xx88. Why I'm sharing you and put here, because Linktr basically is BioLink with a lot of tracking, yes. Then xx88 is combination of, you know, from URL shortener to BioLink or bio page. So that's the best thing about xx88. It's just an assistive solution. Okay, so there are quite numbers. Okay, the one that are listed here, which I'm going to update this video description, are the one that are recommended by myself, because I've been used all of them and I found it reliable. Yeah, I've been used them at least 2 years at least. You know, for example, bit.ly, I've been created an account like, I think, you know, 5-6 years ago, especially since Google URL Shortener service been discontinued and retired. Yeah, I've been exploring all this, and yeah, so far these are the good guys that I found. Yeah, I'm going to put all the links in the video description so you can actually go and try that out. I can't show you exactly the comparison like between them. For me, is really different service provider, and it's about support, it's about a different kind of pricing, and also different kind of features. Of course, the most common one in terms of URL shortening, and of course the bio link itself, yes, it's already there. Just, yeah, you just see which one you feel comfortable and go ahead. Okay, I already shared with you the URL link shortener in terms of pros and cons, the simple way. I know it sounds like very easy and sounds like there's few sentences or few words, but that's the thing, right? Technology simplicity, my philosophy is always deliver the message in a shortened way, in a simplified way. So as I promised, and I also posted on Technology Simplicity social networks, today there's a giveaway in terms of xx88. Thank you so much for xx88 to give away the ample price pricing for 1 year, which is worth USD 1099.99, ladies and gentlemen. Today's we are giving away. So how you're going to win it? Let me share with you today's simple giveaway rules. Oops. Okay. Giveaway, not now. Allow me to advertise a little bit first. Okay. Please share your friends Go Digital live series, okay, every Wednesday at 15 p.m. And the next week I'm going to share with you how to have your free SEO. Yeah, when we say free, we all like free, right? We do not have to pay in terms of advertising. So I'm going to share with you how to create digital presence the free and smart way next week, okay, 6th of April. Please join me. Yeah, and when you see all these guys, you know, all the search engine are actually included. Okay, let's come back to the giveaway. I know this is the time for you to actually respond. Okay, I'm going to prepare myself with my phone, looking at the live chat right now. Okay, because the way to win it is very simple. Okay, let me just share with you. Are you ready? Okay, I'm sure you are nervous as me, but it's okay. Take your time. I'm going to give away just one account today. Okay, please get ready in terms of typing on the comment box. Okay, I'm going to ask you the simple questions, and whoever the first one that answer in the live chat there will win away. Can or not? Okay, so let's go. The question is, what is SS stand for from the XXXDA? Okay, the first correct answer and live chat will be the winner. And the tips is 2 words only for is. Okay, just type the two words on the live chat, and let's see who is the winner of today. Okay, let's give it a while while you guys are actually trying to find what is the S stand for SH88. Okay, Wai Hong actually reply SS stand for short. Sorry, bro. Okay, SS have 2 words, so please type in the correct answer. Guys, S, they are double S here, so 2 words. Okay, let's give it some while you guys try to figure out. Okay, the first correct answer will be the winner. The winner away the 1099.99 USD for enterprise version of SS88. Guys, come on, key in. Let me wait for the correct answer. Okay, I'm not sure whether it's because I'm actually implement the slow mode in the live chat, because previously there are a lot of spam on the comments. So I'm not sure, is that the reason you guys can't type in anymore. Okay, SS is not stand for simplicity short. You are quite close already, Wai Hong. Okay, I can give you one more tips. Just go to ssxdx.my. The homepage is actually have the answer already. But I'm sure some of you can't Okay, we have a winner today. Catherine, you get it. It's called Shortener and Simplicity. Yeah, right. In short, SS is stand for Shortener Simplicity. Congratulations, Catherine. Okay, please share with me your email address that you register at sx88.my, then I'm going to upgrade your account, which, you know, which promise the enterprise version for 1 year. Congratulations! Yay! Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for participating in the giveaway session. Okay, another announcement is this coming Friday we will have Tech Direct Talk. I'm very honored to be invited to share the topics of CTO as a service. Yeah, this Friday 8:30 p.m. Okay, the link to watch is sx88.my/ttt. Okay, another announcement is, I think about 3 years back, right? On November 16 at Majestic Kuala Lumpur, I launched my very first book. It's called Technology Simplicity. And I'm going to launch my second book. It's called Jagole. Okay, and save the day, 1st of May 2022. And for 2022 great sales, I always updated the lifetime subscriptions deal that I found online. Okay, you can find in the video description. I'll be sharing the link. Okay, I'm compiled from time to time. Yeah, thanks to the XX88 bio link. I'm going to use that. Okay, and of course, last but not least, I want to share that Techpedia can finally launch, and the magazine is coming out soon, next month on April. So if you haven't submitted your nomination, please join in and please watch. Exactly. The Techpedia Hall of Fame first issue of the magazine will be out very soon. So submit your nomination at techmedia.asia. Okay, so time is up. Thank you so much for joining me today, and please help me with one favor. If you like today's video, please click a like on this video, as well as subscribe to my channel and share to your friends, whoever that you think will find beneficial. And last but not least, put a ring so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video or go live. And thank you so much for watching, and my name is Jay Chong. Hope to see you again next week, Wednesday 8:15 p.m. and stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.